Welcome to Romp and Rhyme. It's time to say the hello rhyme. Are you ready? Raise your hands up. Let's see them. Okay, up and down and turn around. Touch the sky and touch the ground. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your nose. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wave your hands and say hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Leprechaun Storytime.
Hi, Miss Jen. I see you're all dressed up for St. Patrick's Day. I love the color green, but somebody was telling me there's something called a leprechaun. What's a leprechaun?
Leprechauns are magical little creatures that like to make shoes, and they store all of their coins in a little pot of gold, and they hide it underneath the rainbow. They can be very sneaky though.
I have a question, Miss Jen. Why do you want to catch a leprechaun if he's so sneaky?
Oh, if you happen to catch a leprechaun, he'll give you 3 wishes if you let him go.
Wow, that sounds really neat, but I get bored waiting. Can we do a rhyme while we're waiting for the leprechaun to appear?
Sure thing. This little leprechaun slid down the rainbow. This little leprechaun stayed home. This little leprechaun picked a shamrock. This little leprechaun found some gold. And this little leprechaun said, "Catch me if you can," all the way home. Hey, let's check our trap to see if we caught a leprechaun. Still no leprechaun.
I have an idea, Miss Jen. Why don't we make some leprechaun goggles so that we can see the leprechaun coming when he's far away? That's a great idea, Duncan.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Duncan's Craft Corner. Today we'll be making some beautiful leprechaun lookers so that we can find that special leprechaun around the house. You will need 2 toilet paper rolls, glue, pom-poms, and anything else that's green that might look great on your leprechaun lookers. For example, they use some pipe cleaners and some string as well. And you'll also need scissors and glue, obviously. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is glue a piece of green paper around the 1 toilet paper tube. Once that's completed, you're going to do the exact same step on the other toilet paper roll. Once you have green paper on both of the toilet paper rolls, you're going to cut out some green tissue paper that's a little bit of a different color green to give it some contrast. Once all of your green pieces are cut out, you'll glue them on top. Glue on your green foamies and pom-poms, and then glue your 2 tubes together to create some binoculars, and you have yourself some lovely leprechaun lookers. Okay, how many fingers am I holding up? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 5 little leprechauns. And they're digging for some gold. One slipped down and fell in a hole. The other's called the fairy who started to scold. No more leprechauns digging for some gold. How many do we have left? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little leprechauns digging for some gold. One slipped down and fell in the hole. The other's called the fairy that started to scold. No more leprechauns digging for some gold. Do we have left? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. 3 little leprechauns digging for some gold. One slipped down and fell in the hole. The other's called the fairy who started to scold. No more leprechauns digging for some gold. How many do we have left? 2. Let's count them. 1, two. Two little leprechauns digging for some gold. One slipped down and fell in the hole. The other's called the fairy, and she started to scold. No more leprechauns digging for some gold. How many do we have left? Let's count them. One. Okay, one little leprechaun digging for some gold. He slipped down and fell in the hole. The other's called the fairy, who started to scold. No more leprechauns digging for some gold. How many do we have left? 0. So that means no more leprechauns digging for some gold. 5 are down in the hole. Above them stands the fairy, who started to scold. I told you to stop digging for some gold.
Miss Jen, did you hear that? I think I hear the leprechaun.
I hear it too. We have to check the leprechaun trap.
Help! Let me out of here! Top of the morning to you. Yes, I, Liam the Leprechaun. I'm a little leprechaun dressed in green, the tiniest man you have ever seen. If you've ever catch me, so it's told, I'll give you my pot of gold. You caught me! Okay, I will grant you one wish if you let me go.
I wish that we could hear a story about a leprechaun.
As you wish.
Today we're going to read a book called How to Catch a Leprechaun. How to Catch a Leprechaun. Words by Adam Wallace. Pictures by Andy Elkerton. And read with permission by Source Books, Jabberwocky Publishing. The night is dark, the streets are quiet. St. Patrick's Day is near. I tap my hammer so you'll know the leprechaun is here. I'll pull out all your laces, put glitter in your hair, and when you walk around, you'll see my gold coins everywhere. You'll never catch me in your trap, but yes, I'll make a scene. I'll turn the whole place upside down. Your toilet will be green. House number 1, I'm going in. Really? That's your trap? I'm in and out without a doubt. That one was a snap. And now I think it's getting worse. A shoebox on a stick? I'll dance a jig and still escape. We leprechauns are quick. And look, he's using the same trap that we used for our leprechaun. Other house, I fixed your shoes. They really were quite smelly. I'll eat the nuts you left as bait and leave with a full belly. You're talking, look at this. It's dandelion tea. But I'm too speedy for your trap. That tea is mine for free. I know you want my pot of gold. That iron cage was clever, but I've been alive 200 years. You won't catch me ever. Ha 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 ha. Now you're getting fancy, but I'll escape with twinkle toes. It's a fancy pantsy dancy. It seems to me an engineer has helped with this design. Too bad this little leprechaun is going to be just fine. Your entire house is one big trap from the ceiling to the floor. Nice try, indeed, but soon enough, I'll stroll right out the door. And the sign says, totally safe place for leprechauns. It's trying to trap. Look at all of the little traps inside of the windows.
The leprechaun be gone 3,000.
Gave me quite a scare, but without a 4-leaf clover, I won't be caught in there. You'll never catch this leprechaun. Impossible, that's a fact. Unless one day a brilliant child designs the perfect trap. But who will that child be? And look, they're all becoming engineers by designing a leprechaun trap. Better luck next year. And that's the end of our story.
How to catch a leprechaun? I'll tell you how it's done. First, you find a rainbow, and then prepare to run. Let's look for a pot of gold. They can be pretty tricky. Lay a trap with chewing gum. Make sure it's nice and sticky. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm a leprechaun man.
Look, Miss Jen, the leprechaun's gone.
Look, the leprechaun left a piece of gold behind him.
Wow, that means good luck. I'm glad he left a lucky charm, but I'm sad that he had to leave.
Oh, that's too bad that the leprechaun had to go. But at least we got to see him for a little while.
Ooh, all this chasing leprechauns is making me feel sleepy. I think it's time for the goodbye song. Mr. Magoo, do you want to start us off? Certainly, Duncan. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to our friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to our friends. Ooh.
Oh, it's time to say goodbye. Wave your hands, don't be shy.
Oh, it's time to say goodbye to our friends. Goodbye, friends. See you next year on St. Patrick's Day, my favourite holiday of all. Goodbye, I'm the leprechaun.
Goodbye, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And if you would like your pet to be featured in one of our videos, please email us at brocklibraries@brocklibraries.ca. We hope to hear from you soon. Special thanks to Ryan for appearing in our video today.